Hello, I want to talk about something that I wouldn't normally talk about. I want to talk about bots on the internet for a minute. So anyone who's been on the internet long enough and isn't a complete moron can figure out that most of the internet is bot activity. Like, that doesn't take a genius to figure out. But what is weird is something like this. The sheer scale of bots involved in the Kendrick Lamar versus Drake, like, rap battle thing happening right now is actually pretty impressive. So I just want you to look at this. 900,000 likes, 10 million views, 100,000 comments, 120,000. That's all pretty standard. But look at these comments. Every single one of them follows this formula. The words Kendrick, Lamar, or Metro, or Boomin', those four words, one of those four words appear within the first three words of the sentence, followed by something gross, followed by emoji. And I'm just going to scroll down and just look at this. Like, the sheer magnitude of the botting happening with this rap conflict is insanity. It is to the point where, like, a solid 90% of everyone talking about this on Twitter or commenting on it on YouTube is either a bot or they are genuinely such a living fucking NPC. They have such a low IQ, one-track mind that you cannot distinguish their comment from a bot. But seriously, look, most of these comments follow that exact, look, Metro, Kendrick, emoji, Kendrick roasting, emoji, and then you just keep going. Like, it is to the point where, like, a solid 80-90% of all the engagement you see on Twitter, YouTube, whatever, it's all fake. It is all fake. This entire, like, beef is fake as fuck. With most of the actual, like, you know, most of the people talking about this, they're not real. They're just not real. And if you want a weird example of this, if we go on to the more recent video, you know, we sort newest first, look at the difference. You know, these comments, almost everyone here is a profile picture. These are interesting, but Filthy Frank actually made an interesting video a long time ago talking about this. I don't care if you consider this racist, what I'm about to say. I genuinely don't fucking care. But if you go into mostly black areas on the internet, when something like wild or quote-unquote ratchet happens, you'll see this a lot, where people just talk in emojis. And if you want evidence of this, Filthy Frank made a great video about it, talking about social media. Places like Kick, you know, that are, like, mostly, like, considered black social media. If you go on to any, like, of the controversial tags, you'll see a lot of this, where people are just like, emoji, letter, you know, thing. So I'm willing to believe that a lot of these comments are, like, real people, just low IQ fucking retards that will never escape the hood, you know, type of people. I'm willing to accept that. But even then, even if we assume half of these are bots, you can see that this is still massively different. And then you get to these stretches where it's like, it's genuinely hard to tell. You know, where it's like this, you have almost a full page of what is almost certainly bots. You know, because, like, you see these accounts. This is another thing that all these accounts have in common. They all have numbers in their name. You know, and it's just like, I don't know. It's just weird. It's just weird that, like, so much of this beef is botted. Really, it's just two privileged as fuck millionaires that are both terrible, awful, genuinely awful people. Let's put it this way. If there is hell, both of these guys are going to it. Like, that's really what it comes down to. And, like, it's just hard for me to believe that anyone actually cares about this. I don't know. It's just weird. Just wanted to comment on that. The botting.